Log entry 814. This is Elias Vance, the only one left. The only survivor has on the Orbital Station Tenebris. It's been 192 days since it happened. Life support's holding for now. The station is just a metal tomb drifting through the void, and I'm its ghost. The silence is what gets to you. It's a constant humming pressure in your ears that never lets you forget how utterly alone you are. This place is a labyrinth of dark halls and dead rooms, a place that used to be buzzing with hundreds of people. Now there's just me. My whole job is just keeping things running, doing my rounds, checking the flickering consoles and praying to God the green lights stay green, and trying not to think about the others. It started with a trick of the light, just a smudge on a dark monitor. I was in the med bay, running a diagnostic on the environmental controls. The air scrubbers in here have been making a groaning noise for weeks. As I leaned closer to read some code, I saw it, in the reflection of the black screen. A shape, standing in the doorway right behind me. I didn't even turn around at first. It's just the isolation, I told myself. Loneliness makes your mind play tricks on you. I blinked and it was gone. Nothing but the empty doorway and the silent corridor stretching out into the darkness. Just a trick of the eye. But it was too late. The seed was planted. The station didn't feel empty anymore. It felt watchful. Log entry 821. It's getting worse. Sleep is no escape. I keep seeing them, the crew. I'll catch a glimpse of them in the polished steel of a bulkhead or in the dark curve of my helmet's visor. They're always just at the edge of my sight, and they're gone the second I turn to look. I know what this is. It's a known side effect of being alone this long. Hallucinations, paranoia. I know that. But knowing it doesn't make the terror feel any less real. I needed answers. I decided to pull the station's master logs from the day it happened, the day everyone just vanished. Most of the files were corrupted, just glitched, unreadable streams of data. But I was able to pull a few audio fragments from the static, just whispers. Vanished overnight. Don't trust the glass. Don't look. It shows us. It shows us what we've become. That last one, that wasn't from a log. It was from a security officer's personal recorder. His voice was shaking. Then yesterday I was securing a loose panel on the observation deck. I saw my own reflection in my visor, and for a split second, there was a face over my shoulder. It was pale, with its eyes wide in a silent scream. I ripped my helmet off and spun around. There was nothing there. Just the endless, star-dusted black of space outside and the groaning silence in here. I've started covering things up. Anything that can cast a reflection. Monitors, viewports, even the little mirror in the washroom. With every panel I cover, the station feels smaller, more claustrophobic. It feels like I'm burying myself alive. You know, it was better when I thought I was just going crazy. At least then the enemy was in my own head. But last night, that changed. For the first time I heard something. It wasn't the station, not the familiar creak of cold metal or the hum of dying machinery. This was a sound that didn't belong. A soft, wet shuffling from down the hall. A little later, I heard something else. A whisper almost lost in the hiss of the ventilation. It almost sounded like my name. An alarm, a pressure warning from Sector Gamma, the one place I can't avoid. It's the main transit corridor, basically a long tunnel lined with wide panoramic viewports. I haven't been down there in weeks. With the red emergency lights casting these long dancing shadows, the viewports were now just perfect black mirrors. I had to go. I had to get down there and reroute the pressure control manually, or the whole sector would vent into space. I walked slowly, my boots echoing in the sudden quiet. I could feel them. I could see them in my periphery. The reflections of the crew walking right along with me. I just kept my eyes forward. Don't look. Don't trust the glass. But I couldn't help it. I had to know. I stopped, turned my head, and looked directly into the viewport next to me. In the reflection, a woman in a science officer's uniform stood right behind me. Her face was hollow, her eyes were empty pits. My heart hammered against my ribs as I spun around. The corridor was empty, cold, silent. I turned back to the glass. The woman's reflection was still there, and it was lunging at me. Her face slammed against the inside of the glass, her mouth open in a horrible, silent scream. And then, her hand pressed through. It came right out of the reflection, glitching and pixelating like a corrupted video file, reaching for me. The glass rippled like water. The whole world just dissolved into static. Log entry 822. This is Elias Vance, sole occupant of the Orbital Station Tenebris. Life support is stable. The station is a metal tomb drifting through the void, and I am its ghost. The crew is gone, but I keep seeing their reflections in the dark corridors. I think they're lonely. If you survived this transmission, subscribe for more stories from the void. The shadows are full of them. Watch another tale of cosmic horror, and remember, in space no one can hear you scream, but something is always listening.